Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play X4 Foundation. So we need to work on our new station we built. I completely kind of got sidetracked on that. It did take a long time to build it. One of the biggest reasons was because we used a builder from one of the NPCs instead of our own, and they're a lot slower. They use a lot less drones at a time, and yeah, that was very punishing. But anyways, I'm on actually a station here, and I just sent some ships here. I thought the one scout I sent would have crew members, but apparently not. There we go. We got crew members on here. So what I'm going to do is take this guy and work somewhere else for me. And then we're going to go and tell him to work just where we are right now. We're going to make him a manager and assign. And I don't really care about, the level for the manager on the defense ones. But what you can do now is you can go to information and we can, set out. We should probably do this so we don't have all our money sitting in there in case the station blows up again. But what we can do is set, like, say, an amount here. I'm going to give them 1 million. You only need, I think, like 500 or so for this, maybe 700. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to Station Overview, and we're going to go to Drones. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have, say, like 40 those drones. And, oh, I guess you have to set these in. Why are you not working like that? You're supposed to work just like what I was just doing. That's a bit weird. With a manager, it's supposed to let you do what I was just doing. Oh, maybe technically he didn't get initialized yet. Okay. Maybe that's why. It takes a minute. Okay. Yeah, now they have the thing. So, I don't know how many you need kind of thing. I was thinking of just doing 40 and 80. I doubt it can spit out 80 defense drones at once. That'd be kind of freaking cool. But I think this way it'll run really well that way. And you can already see that it's actually less than 500k, 413k basically. And so that million there will just keep him going, and he will eventually, hopefully, put a buy-in order for drones, which will help repair, but also send little drones to help defend as well when the time is needed. Not saying it's a perfect solution to make things better, but it'll actually help a wee bit, at least in the stance that if it takes minor damage, it'll repair better in the future. So we'll see how it goes there. And I did the same thing already to this one. I haven't even attempted to go in this sector yet. I feel like I'd rather wait till I'm a little bit better. I almost want to, when my other ship is ready, my Raptor, I feel like I would just love to go in there, just like right there, see if I would survive or not. Obviously, I would save before and then reload because you're not losing the ship you spent a lot of time on. But this would look like a lot of fun just to see, because he's mostly flat cannons and stuff like that. I just want to see if he would just like murder him. The funny thing is, he is still stuck over here. I don't know if anything has changed yet. Nope. He's still, trying to get this done, and I don't know if there's a bug. If you go ahead and do upgrade and repair, obviously you have to have 1,500 turret components. You ready for this, though? Here's the annoying part. If you go to the upgrade and... if you go to information here, he has literally 1,805 components. So I have a ship coming to trade with it. Maybe it just needs to go over that little hump. I don't know. Outside that, what I'll probably do is just cancel and do it again and see what happens. Obviously, that's not supposed to happen, I would assume. So that's just one of those dumb, silly things that are happening. So what we're going to do now is we're going to buy ourselves some new ships. I need to make sure we have enough wherever I buy them. You have some decent amount of hull parts. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy some ships here. So this is all going to be used for this new station. So I have not planned what I'm going to do yet on the, call it, I guess I could call it like, I don't even know, station, I guess. Station 1? Do you just call it Station Gasser 1 or something, and then go from there? I haven't really set up a good naming for this. I might change it over time. But if you put it in there, obviously you can change it easier. And I was just thinking, okay, there's 5 at a time. 5 is probably too much for what we need here. But I was honestly just going to do that. And what we're going to do is we're going to assign them to the station later on. And that way the station deals with it. We don't have to worry about it, kind of thing. And same thing, we want some, miners as well. So The miners are more important. You need a lot more of those for this setup. So let's go for miner and station, miner, and then 0, 1, 1 again, I guess. They're going to be hidden in their own thing, but if you're looking on the list, like who is this guy or why did he blow up, things like that, you kind of want to know, you know, roughly who the hell this guy was kind of thing. That's kind of the point of it, right? Let's see if we can do 10 here, because that would make my life easier. If not, oh no. And you know what? I'm also forgetting one thing. Crew. I've been doing bad with the other one because I didn't set any freaking crew on them. Oh, whatever. But anyways, yeah, so do you want to just split it up or do it all on there? You know what? It's in the same area. Let's just do it all there, and we can just make sure it gets hull parts over time. So station miner, blah, blah, blah. And then, because I'm going to need traders as well probably, so this is probably where I'll just deal with this over here instead. So let's go buy over here, medium, and then we'll go transportation, we'll go basic, and we'll go station, trader. Let's do the same kind of look. Trader, and then 1, I guess, for now. And I might name it 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But either way. And what are we giving this guy? We did basic already, or I guess we already gave basic. Okay. And then let's fix that crew up, because I'm failing at this. Okay. And then what we'll do is give him 10. That's going to cost a lot more hull parts, so I guess it's good we are throwing these guys around. And then we'll go from there. Not sure what just happened. Is this mission's been in the same mission here forever? I don't know what kind of blinked up on there. Did we have any, you know what, maybe we have some new missions. I haven't even checked for a while, like, hey, thank you, you know. No, I guess we don't have anything like that. Oh, no, there is a promotion, HOP. Apparently, we actually got to the point where we made friends with HOP. Well, you know what? They're enemies with Argon, I think, so that's not a horrible idea. But I'll ignore that for now. Okay. So that should help us there. Now all we need to do is get some hull parts going. I went crazy with traders. They're not doing anything too special. Look at the ship's building. They're actually building really decently. So yeah, I went crazy with traders. Basically, the idea is, you know, I thought, hey, we need more traders. You know, when it came to station building, simple things like that, it was starting to get really annoying of only had, like, you know, a handful at a time being able to do something. I also got 1 to 10, basically, which I think we've lost them over time. Holy crap, we keep losing so much these days. Oh, that sucks so bad. I had more traders at one point. I guess not anymore. We're down. We've lost 2 of our 1 to 10, and the worst part is those were level 2 pilots, so they were able to do the wares trading, and we just keep losing them. And it looks like we lost more here and here, and so you know, I have 60 traders. Let's go with that, and I have 54. So we've lost 6 traders since we've started. Basically, that sucks, but it is what it is, anyways. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of these stuff going anyways. So it was just hull parts, right? It's usually just only hull parts. So hull parts, and then let's bring this over here. So where are we going? We'll buy hull parts from over here. I guess if you're buying them from here, might as well drop them off here too first. Oh, that was stupid. Whatever. I think you can... I wonder if it trades at the same time or if it like has to like get up and down kind of thing, like be something stupid. That would be actually kind of funny, and sadly something I feel like would actually be the case. Okay, you can actually see who needs hull parts. It's like, oh, the other one wants them badly. Okay, there you go. There's your hull parts for that one at least. And then, man, you want to get hull parts down there? Okay. You can see it takes time to basically get these guys going. Okay. And then... oh, look at that. I like you. You seem slightly closer. There might be... you know, that's the other thing. You know, I'm purposely going far away. There actually might be some nearby. Like, I could zoom in here, right? Go like this kind of thing. There you go. And maybe I'll do that for a couple more, just to see if we can get these guys done more. Plus, hull parts are always needed for these guys. I'd rather them get, you know, their hull parts so they can do better. They can make more ships or whatever, or even if it's just me who needs them, right? Okay. Oops. Okay, let's go towards this one over here. We can do something similar over here. So let's get somebody who looks like we don't have the one guy right now. Go somewhere else, I guess. Okay, trade with that guy. There you go. So we'll get them the hull parts they need. Do we have like maybe one more trader available right now? No, we got. That's it. Every trader is being used right now. Oh, one above us just opened up. Look at that. You've gotten yourself a new job, buddy. That's kind of how I do it these days, which is funny. There you go. Look at all the traders here too. They're kind of going all over the place. You know, we have traders left and right, up and down, doing some trades, which is awesome. So yeah, did we lose? We lost the elephant with you guys, right? I think so. Did we? Yeah, I think we did on the other episode. I kind of forget, you know. But yeah, we ended up losing our base up here, which sucked. Not much we can do about it. It was goner. But yeah, I've been reinforcing this, which hasn't been going so well, oddly enough. I don't even know what's going on. I send it parts. No one's actually getting his ass over there and delivering the parts, which I don't know why. Like, I believe he has like 101 guys just sitting there waiting, but they just refuse to seem to make their way. Like, you know, I don't think they're idling. I don't think they're just sitting there waiting, you know. They're just taking a hell of a time, I'm guessing. Because they're like all, you know, like as far as I know, this basically means they're all on their way, right? Like, yeah, they want to dock over here. So they're just scattered everywhere and they're on their way. Like, you can see there's armies of them coming. So that's probably, you know, kind of the issue right now is just they're very busy and they're on their way, but it's just taking so damn long. But, yeah, all these guys are probably coming to do the same thing. So that here's the ridiculous part. Hopefully they can trade without it blowing up, basically messing up, piling up, bad things happening, because that's a lot of traders happening at once. Like a little too much, if you ask me. I just thought it'd be easier to do it with, like, you know, 20, 30 different ships rather than, you know, have the same ship do it like 10 times, because then it would, you know, get there a little faster, but that might have been a bad idea. Either way, we'll let them do its thing, and we'll see how it goes. So we got more of these ships to build. I'll wait till this stuff is finished. That way we can just easily configure it. And then we're going to get our station up and running. We're going to get it to do, you know, the automation, all this stuff. So I'll just send them all over here as well, which I can start doing that now. But basically, yeah, we just want to make sure all the station ships. So gasser, miner, trader. Okay, good. They're all good. We just want to make sure they can all make it here. So we'll do that. Dock at. And that way they're set there, and then we'll configure them in a few minutes once these are done and over there, and then that way we can just easily do it and continue from there. Okay, so obviously we have an issue with the Raptor. It's actually been a bit, I had some other things to do on the side, and anyways, I came back and I played around with the Raptor, and the inventory is full. And it's still short. So I think what the issue is, and this is a game bug breaking issue, because if I can't retrofit the Raptor fully, it also means the NPCs can't, which means, yeah, it's definitely a huge bug in the game, because they won't be, you know, being able to actually do anything with the Raptors. But anyways, what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to just go and remove all his orders, and then we'll do upgrade and repair again. And then we have to kind of just limit it a bit.
Damage is getting serious.
Who are you? Well, when you run, escape.
Confirmed.
I don't know. What a waste of my time. Just make sure it wasn't somebody more important, to be honest. Okay, so what's happening over here? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Hopefully somebody deals with that, because I can't really deal with that right now. Anyways, I could send this guy over after he's done, if he ever gets done. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go upgrade and repair. We're going to go to the turrets. We're going to do the same thing again, but this time we're going to do just parts of it till this is full basically, and then we'll stop there. And you can see what they take here for turret components. And so you're already seeing that this is pretty insane because you can see just, a few turrets, how much is in there. What did it hold, like a couple thousand? So, and we're already almost 600 for the 3 sets. So I think that's actually the issue here. Yeah, definitely. So we'll do it to the point where they can't do it anymore, and then that'll be good enough for us. Okay, so there you go. So you can see now we've hit that limit, so we'll just bring it down. Okay, and then we'll make sure we also go ahead and get the... Do we have every... I guess we did... Oh, we didn't do the crew, so we'll do the crew. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and add that and confirm. So that should be just enough to do that. that is the hope. That's the dream here. Also, while we were off camera there for a bit, I went ahead and this guy should be all done and ready. I don't know why it's not repairing. It should even have drones. I don't know how those drones work. They should come out and repair, I guess, but maybe it doesn't feel like there's the need for it. So I guess we're stuck looking at a bit of its health damage there. Meh, whatever. It looks like it actually took out a K at recent times, which, I mean, I don't think we sustained a lot of damage, so that's fine. So it did its job, at least there. Over here, I am now upgrading this as well. Obviously, we can't have this become an issue in the future as well. There is a ridiculous lineup here right now for these to deliver stuff, I guess. That is actually probably awesome and so screwed up at the same time. I love it. This guy has no home. We should find him a home. Usually what I do is I tell them to go there, dump their items, and then if I normally remember, I tell them to go elsewhere. But it is possible sometimes I forget. But it looks like we're... Oh, no, there's another one there. Actually, and he was the one who was just recently attacked too, so... That should solve that. So I have to double check sometimes, but when I do send them an order to do their thing, I usually have to just remember, oh, wait, I might have screwed up, but I wish these guys wouldn't go so far. You could probably actually change their distance and the behaviors. It doesn't really have the same kind of behavior. Okay. You got the protect the station kind of method here. And then you can just pick the station, I guess, from this list. But even then, it's just... Oh, did you actually go into its list or no? Whatever. I'll just leave it be. Hopefully we haven't actually lost anyone yet, so... Okay. So let's go ahead and check out our new station here. So our new station obviously is up and running. It should be decent. I haven't even taken a look around it. So let's actually teleport to one of the scout ships and let's actually take a flight around it because we just haven't taken that opportunity. Let's even take off the. We can leave this HUD on, but so you got some of our ships here.
Alligator gas.
I was like trying to figure out who are these guys. That's the alligator gas ships. Okay. So you can see a bunch of those are lined up. A lot of them would be underground too. I guess they kind of all stacked in that area. They didn't bother. You can see one of my builders there. It's kind of cool just to see like the size comparison to this game. So this thing's actually hit my FPS a bit. Yeah, a little bit. We're in the 50s. Well, actually it was 44, but probably about 50 on average. So, yeah, so here we are. Isn't this cool looking? So you got everything sitting in here, which looks pretty cool. That guy would get owned if he went over here. But then again, this is not super protected. It's got, protection all over, but it's not built like those defense platforms. Those the defense platforms are basically what holds everything together. If they make it through here... well, we'd take some damage. It would survive, because actually, if you remember, we did put a bunch of defense platforms in the end, but I might retrofit that in the future just because we're learning we're not so safe after all. But it is what it is. I don't care right now. I'm just going to be happy. So yeah, it looks pretty damn cool. It looks like it's even building, but it might just be purely... it just might be purely based on... they just always show animation on it. But yeah, it's brilliant. I love it. Might not have enough space, though, too, I was thinking in the end. I might need to add more space just because... oh, we did have 2 of the container ones, right? So that's not so bad. But it's not a big deal.
Granted.
Yeah, let's tell this guy to go and land here. I guess we just go here. Dock, please. And then we can go here and teleport ourselves back. I just like to go on our station. Nah, too bad we don't have a bar or something we can, you know. Oh, there's actual trader. I didn't think traders would show up without a habitat, but oh, okay. I'm actually a little surprised by that. I doubt you'll see anything. Excuse me.
Wish you fortune.
I doubt you'll see anybody roaming around NPC-wise. I believe you require a habitat for that to actually happen, so it'd be a pretty naked and empty little place here right now. Which, hey, I like that. It's nice and quiet. Let's go. If we're gonna do some work, we should go to the manager's office, just because. Well, apparently we're not a manager, actually. What am I, like the CEO, I guess? Let's go to our office, the manager's office, and lecture them. Okay. Then we can view what the view is from here. Okay. So it's just one of the sides here. It's kind of boring, actually. So it's using, I guess it uses one of the interesting. So yeah, well, I guess you don't build a manager's office, so it's just using the one of the docks here, huh? And this is our manager who has 2 skills. I guess we did get her some. Okay, general information. So that's that. Okay, so let's play around with this. So basically, what you do here is first let's check her information out. It has some money because it made energy cells. I assume people came and bought them because the manager probably managed that. They sold energy cells and then probably bought even some basic stuff and even bought and sold that. I do remember I accidentally bought smart chips or some crazy crap from my own station, which it actually shows there's smart chips right here. So it does produce them. And I guess it can sell them, but I don't think it's really done a lot of sales. But then again, a lot of it's kind of missing right now for the fact that... you know, it's based on, you know, the small stuff and it works its way out. So let's work on that. Basically, we need to... It's actually funny. It's got quite a bit of the goods in here. Look at this. Graphene is maxed. Energy cells are maxed. Look how many energy cells. Silicon wafers are halfway there. And it just needs refined metal. So I guess over time, it's actually kind of like bought some stuff. Huh. Yeah, it's actually got quite a bit of hull parts, too, and smart chips. I wonder, I'm kind of wondering why it's not doing better than I expected. Okay, so let's go ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to take all our station miners here. I might name them one day. I don't really care now, or maybe it just means it belongs to the one station. And what you can do is you right-click here, and you become a miner for it, and you set them in miner alpha. Okay, this might be actually fun to check out. It doesn't matter where, I just want to go.
Pegasus, Vanguard.
Oh, this one's actually coming up? Oh, I was summoning this up. There you go, look at them all go. That's what I wanted to see, was all the ships kind of flying out. That is awesome. Okay, so... that was actually kind of cool how they're going up like that. It's like the movies. Okay, that's pretty badass. It's like what you would see in a movie where like everyone's evacuating off a planet or something. I really love that. Ah, okay, cool. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Okay, so that was cool. They literally work based on the manager, not based on themselves really. If you go to their information, you'll love this. Watch this. You go to behavior. They have a range of actually 2 gates. They can actually go and do things far away. Well, 2 gates away. They could go up here and up here, or yeah, in here and there. Yeah, we don't want them to do that, but they could go over here, you know, and over here and there. So they can actually travel and do things outside of the system if they need to. So right off the bat, brilliant. I love it. Okay, and that's simple. They're a miner, and they're getting ore and silicone. That's it. You don't have to worry about them. Okay, so the other guys that we want to add here is the gassers. Now, I got 5 gassers, as there's only the one product it requires. I assume it's smart enough, too, to realize this. So if I send this to miners... Oh, okay. Interesting. One role for that group. Sign subordinates. I guess it's asking you to sign the proper ones. Okay, so this looks cool. Let's watch this come up. So that's wicked. I like the tilt kind of when they're doing the... Holy crap, that guy really went on. I'm guessing blue is... How are they moving like that? Are they blowing their thrust thing or there? Or that's just... Huh. I like they seem to be just doing it around here, too. They're not going that far. Anyways, awesome. By the way, the miners might not work when we're hanging here because the miners don't actually have drills, so they probably don't actually know how to mine when we're actually hanging around. I just thought of that right now, so keep that in mind that they might not be able to work when we're in the same system. We'll check it out in a few, but obviously it might just mean we have to hang outside of the system, which that's fine. Things usually work when you're outside of the system anyways. Okay, so that should work. And then let's go ahead and go to our property list. Now we're going to set the traders. The traders hopefully would basically sell the goods. So they'll take them and sell them to other people, blah, 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 which of course that would work well. So we're going to right click here and, oh, okay, so trader for build storage or trader for trader, right? We want trader as trader. So we're going to send those guys to group beta. And then I assume they'll eventually sell these goods. Now, hopefully they won't buy goods, but they probably will till we adjust some settings. So we might get some right now. In the long run, we don't want it to do that, but that's fine. Okay, that's just badass. I wish I had the other view over here. Actually, it would have been better if I had all the views, like all of them at once, but... Anyways. Okay, so... yeah, the traders are going to be trading. I really don't know what they're going to be trading. I have a feeling we're not going to be happy because they're probably going to go off and like do something I don't want them to do, but... Let's see what their order is here. It's basically auto trade? Huh. Maybe he doesn't have an idea yet? So it has a 3-star. It does the auto trade. Oh, energy cells, graphene, refined metal, silicon, hull parts, smart trade. Oh, okay, so yeah. I think that's actually selling or, huh? Cool. Anyways, yeah, so what now we need to do is we got to figure out how we're going to fine-tune our system here. So if we go to information here, sorry, no, we're going to do logical overview. You can play with a bunch of things in here. And it might be confusing. And actually, it's going to be confusing at first for me because I really don't know what I'm doing here. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to remove automatic buying. And we're going to even do automatic pricing. I don't want it to... I don't think it matters, but I don't want it to buy, basically. So, oh, automatic storage location. I don't care about that. I don't want the buying, basically. And then energy cells. We don't obviously want to buy these. I don't mind I don't mind selling it, but I kind of want it to be... I feel like I want it to be worthwhile, so only sell it if it's worth like 18, as in they're only going to buy it if it's at 18 and no one's going to buy it most of the time, so it's probably not going to do anything, but energy cells are worth so little that I feel like it's just not worth the profit of wasting my time, if you know what I mean. I'll double check that actually, because maybe it's not so bad when you think about it. So let's just take a random, let's take an actual trader that's not in use. And so you just do this, right? You just go energy cells and you just take a look here. So Well, here you go. Sold. This is a good price. This is literally somebody who's selling it in our area anyways. Sells for 61K at the lowest price. Actually, I guess it's not so bad. You know what? I don't know if we're just making enough, though. So that's the other issue. If we sell it and we don't have enough, I don't know if it's only going to sell the excess amounts. So I think what I'll do for now is just leave it alone. And then later on, maybe I'll do something with it. So let's go back to logical overview. So yeah, energy cells right now, we'll just leave it alone. So we won't do automatic sell. And we'll just do... Oh, I see. You have an automatic... Oh, okay. The manager will create sell offers as long as stack levels remain above this amount. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? Go for it. I like that. Okay, and... yeah, we'll leave that. Later on, we might even want to do with the same with the ore, silicon, things like that, because eventually maybe it's worth doing it that way. But for now, we'll leave it alone. And then this is the production. So basically, this will be a production. This is production, and this is production. So, you know, ore go into here, methane go into here, and then silicon goes over here. And then silicon wafers and silicon wafers, yeah, go into smart chips. Energy cells go into smart chips. Graphene and refined metals go into hull parts. And then hull parts obviously makes us a bunch of hull parts. And then you get to scroll over here, I guess. Oh, yep, there you go. Then hull parts go over here. And then smart chips go over here. So automatic pricing, I'll just leave that all alone. That's awesome. Just do it, you know. I don't really need to worry about you. So at this point, basically, we just need this stuff to start filling in here. Silicone wafers, do you want to get rid of it over time? Buying offer, selling offer. I'm going to say... Okay, so this is saying... Yeah, so it says as long as they stay above this line. So, I don't know what the other line means, though. Yeah, I don't know what that means. It could have been the buying. I'm not sure. Is that our current amount? That might be our current amount. So as long as it stays up, I guess it doesn't matter, I guess. It really doesn't matter. Okay, it says automatic. You know what? I think I'll leave it. I'll just trust them to be able to do that. I assume they'll only do it if it falls, you know, and it'll always have what it needs. So I'll just leave it there. Okay. And that, I think that's it, my friends. Like, outside of that, it'll do its own thing. Over time, you can get it to do drones. So you probably want a bunch of, you know, repair drones. Let's say like 100 repair drones. And then honestly do like 400 attack drones or something like that. Obviously, that's going to cost us some money. It just took some of the energy cells actually for that. Really? Oh, no, station account. Sorry, that's overall for everything. Okay. I was going to say it shouldn't be that much. But if you go like this, I think it'll drop a bit. Maybe not. Maybe because those are in there. What happens if I set this to nothing now? Oh, yeah, these hardly hit it at all. Okay, that's good. Just making sure drones are going to be like the cost of everything, but it's actually really tiny. So they'll do that automatically. Cargo drones? I don't think you need cargo drones. I mean, I know they're useful for some stuff, but I don't think with the pier and stuff, are they used for piers? You know what? Let's do 200 then of these guys. Can you do it like this, or I'm going to have to... There you go. And then let's do cargo drones. I don't really know if you need cargo drones, and I bet you it's not going to spit out 200 fighters, the defense drones anyways to begin with, so... There you go. We'll leave that alone, and that should be good for that, because it might need that for some stuff. I've never dealt with them, so it's just more of a just in case, right? And then that's it. You just leave it alone, and it's going to do its thing over time. Now, like I said, more than likely, these guys cannot mine with me here, so you're going to have to leave, unfortunately. That's the only downside. Or go and get these guys all fitted up with actual... you know, get them actually fitted up with the actual miner stuff. But even then, more than likely, it won't matter because, hint, 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 I think they still suck when you're in the system. So it's more about staying out of the system. So we just go away now. We're not welcome here. It just means we'll have to make like another little base somewhere else, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So let's just teleport over here. By the way, if you didn't know, we can teleport to any faction if their rep is 27 or higher. Apparently I haven't done a save for a while. Guess you guys can suffer, see how long it takes these days. I haven't even looked recently how big our save is. Oh my goodness, my mouse went off the screen. There you go. X4, saves. Oh crap. Wouldn't it suck if we exit or something? So 521 megabytes. So yeah, it's getting up there. Okay. So how is our guy down here? You doing your thing now? Where are you? Here you are. Are you still doing your thing? No, you're done. Okay. So I assume this thing is just completely out of their components. Well, 18. Okay. Well, at least you know how much it gives. It gives 1900 at once. So we can do upgrade or repair, and then we can work on the rest of them. And then obviously we can just go ahead and swap the rest. We'll have to obviously get the guys to come up here and do it. But oops, sorry, we're not doing shields here. And then we're doing the plasma guys for this. I almost got tempted to do other things instead of this. I still think the plasma ones probably will help a bit, but yeah, we'll do the plasma. It's just like I always think, maybe I should do something else. Yeah, they do a lot of damage actually, so they still can do quite a bit of damage.
We would like to remind visitors that dropping litter anywhere other than an approved recycling station carries an automatic 500 credit fine.
I got to the point where I thought, maybe I should just do all of it as like anti-fighter style. I feel like I'm already doing it too much. Like I'm pretty sure people do not load their entire Raptor with nothing but flat cannons like I'm doing, but it seems so much fun. I just want to try it out. I feel like just going in like at a, like through a gate right at the start of a Xenon thing and just destroying all their fighters. I mean, their fighters are my most annoying thing. If this can take those at bay and then I go and jump in my Raptor and, my Rattlesnake, and I end up, using that while this takes care of all the fighters around. Win-win. You know what I mean? That's the awesome part. Eventually, we'll have to get rich enough to actually fill this up, but we're a little too poor for those days right now. But anyways, yes, that should work. Let's go ahead and add that to shopping cart, and then we'll confirm. And obviously, I'm going to have to get some turret components over here and work on that. So
all ex-military personnel, please report to Medbay 6 for
I think this is set to me
bioweapons
right now.
clearance.
What am I at right now? Drone components. Well, it wants some drone components over there, but that's my thing. It's just set to my faction right now because that's what I do quite often. So we want turret components. If we zoom in here, will you ask for turret components now? Oh, no, sorry. We're zooming in this guy down here. There we go. Ooh, turret components. Top of the list. I like that. Okay, and then we'll just send some guys there. But, yeah, my trader fleet here, I know it's a bit insane, but it's so appropriate now. It helps so much. Basically, you just send waves and waves and waves of guys to do whatever. And I can do it, like before it's like I'll send the same guy and I'll do it like 100 times. Well, now I just send this guy in and he just goes boom, boom, boom. And, that's, I think, the beauty about it at this point. It's awesome. I don't even think we're sending it to the right guy now. Did I lag there or? There you go. Am I still sending it there or am I sending it to a bunch of people? I think I'm sending it to a bunch of people. I haven't even been paying attention, honestly, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, you don't have any more turret components, huh? Where are we on here? I don't even know. Oh, oh yeah, we're way over here. Yeah, I don't know if we've been actually doing what I think we've been doing.
Beggars are operating on this factory. Please do not
I see.
encourage these professional beggars. If you have any spare credits, please give them to a registered charity.
Please, sir, can I have some more? Yeah, I don't even know if I've actually been sending them the right one this entire time. Hello. But whatever. I'm not too worried. It's taken yeah, it's going everywhere. You know what? I don't mind helping my guys anyways. I'll just do them zigzag everywhere. That's all we do around here. So yeah, I said we were gonna go after.
Wait for you to tell me to take off.
We were gonna go for Argon, but I think it might have changed a wee bit. Not saying we're not going to fight Argon ever. I think we're just delaying things
I'll wait for you to
and
tell
working
me
a
to
bit
take
more
off.
on the Xenon stuff just because it's ended up being a little more tougher than I expected. If I start another war with another group, I mean, I'm just wasting resources on them. I'm not saying we're going to lose a bunch of stuff or whatever, but I think it'll just get to the point where I need to really work on, I need to work on protecting ourselves so the Xenon doesn't kick our ass.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
I guess there's a shit ton of them sitting at this base right now. I think that's the issue. I'm at like a place where I told a bunch of them to sit, so they're all just saying, "Oh, wait till you tell me to take off." There you go. We can't tell you to teleport yet. We probably don't have the faction rep with you guys yet, no. So let's go somewhere else here, because we're pissing these guys off, obviously. The problem is I told everyone like where to go kind of thing over time, so it's like, where do you even go?
Ladies and gentlemen, station administration would like to remind you to keep children away from the air.
Entering system. Wretched skies.
There you go. That should deal with those guys anyways. Hopefully they don't wait anymore. So yeah, that's what I kind of do. I just, send them on their merry way and they do their thing. Hopefully they're not waiting for... No. Okay. So yeah, that should work now. We should have the group there doing their things. Obviously they're going to be trading, mining, all that fun stuff. If we go ahead and check the miners now, they should be hopefully putting something in their inventory. I'm just hoping they'll work. I don't know, if we bug them in any way. Oh yeah, this guy is. Oh yeah, look at this. This guy's ore. Don't forget they mine for a bit, so they don't. It all just there you go. It doesn't just when it's the AI doing it, all of a sudden it just magically goes in there. Where I think if you're in the sector, they legitimately go and break it up and pick it up and all that crap. So I think it's a huge difference between AI out of sector than in sector. So yeah, they're definitely picking up those items. So they're going to start taking those back. This guy actually looks like he's just ready to dock anyways. So they'll take the ore, silicon, and of course the gas as well. And they'll be working on that gas as well over time. And they'll produce those components, and then the traders themselves will sell it. And we gave it like no money. Actually, I've never given it any money. So that's the key here. Basically, we're just going to leave it alone, and it'll just kind of do its own thing over time. Now, the only downside with that was...
Beggars are operating on this factory. Please do not encourage these professional beggars.
The only
If you have any spare credits,
goodness.
please give them to a registered charity.
It shows it needs a certain amount of money, but I don't think, I think we set it up where they can't spend that money, right? So, you're not buying this, right? There's no automatic buying amount for any of this, so I don't think they can buy it. Oh, wait, they have for silicon. Okay, let's remove that. And then what about you guys? Oh, you're the production. So, yeah, we didn't remove the automatic buying amount for this. So let's do that now, actually. I didn't realize I didn't do that for some of it. It's like... Oh, wait. Yeah, I just realized you don't want that to... Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not going to buy it, but yeah. It doesn't matter, because it's not... Yeah. Okay, and same with you. I didn't realize I didn't set this stuff, so... Yeah. There you go. There we go, my mistake.
Mind the gap.
Okay. Okay, so it did lower it a bit. I still don't know where it needs 19 mil from, but, that's what it says somewhere. But, yeah, as far as I know, we have no buy orders in anymore, so it really shouldn't be doing that. What about you guys? Oh, no, what about the storage of you guys? I mean, you don't need to buy, right? So, yeah, you'd have to create a buy offer if you wanted to buy, yeah. So, I'm not quite sure now what it would do there. Yeah. I think we've nipped it in the butt anyways the best we can. At this point, it's just what it is. I think it's just a bit derpy in that sense. So, I don't think it's actually going to use, you know, if you gave it 19 million, I don't think it's got anything to actually spend 19 mil on, if you know what I mean, right? So anyways, yeah, so we just leave it, and in the long time it should start make us some money, and then the millions will roll in, which is good because, you know, I've been doing a lot of manually trading. I lost 2, you know, we got 10 of the, you know, the traders going, the wares trader, but I've lost 2 of them at least now, and so they're not doing so well. So I don't know what we're up to now. We have 8 of them still. So yeah, we lost 2 of them. These guys aren't even, you know, like they're... Oh, looks like we might have lost more. Is this my property?
Please remember
Holy
to
crap.
return your depleted energy cells to the recycling compound.
Yeah, so we've lost 7 traders now. Yeah, so, I mean, the traders work great, you know, like for what I'm doing now, and I do lose them apparently from time to time, but the issue here is in the long run, it's becoming a bit of a nuisance to, you know, rely on the little trades right now, and I think it's just better that we go ahead and focus on, you know, getting money from our station, things like that. So I'm hoping that'll work out. I might even do another station in the future, say down over here. We'll have to see how this goes first a bit, just see if it works well. I'll probably try to do some more reinforcements, so I might buy some more Raptors, things like that. Actually, I meant the other guys there, the rattlesnakes, but I might actually get another Raptor as well. More worried about the rattlesnake. You know, more of them work well. They move pretty decent, and even when I drive them, they work really well in my opinion. So I like them a lot. The one guy is actually leveled a bit up over time, which I'm really happy about. Look at that, 3.5 stars pilot. Or sorry, no, pilot is actually 3 stars. Never mind, I thought it was higher. His moral is 5 stars. Sorry, I thought his stars were higher than that. And you can see all the other crew on there is actually quite high. I don't know if this guy's leveled up a bit. I've never piloted it myself, so now the experience is way lower. You basically, what you need to do is take this out and use this to fight a bit, and it'll level up, and then they become a little smarter as well. But I might take this pilot and actually put it into our ship down here. It actually kind of makes sense doing that because... it's the highest pilot, and then the smarter the pilot, the better, basically, in that sense. Or maybe I'll find a 4-star pilot if it's a fair price, not, you know, like 100 million or something, though.
On board, please make sure they are chained. Any loose animals will be vaporized on site.
Yeah, you're still doing your thing. So once it's finished its thing, what I'll end up doing is I'll send him to Teladi space. We'll get the shields on there. I never even checked the shields. Let's check what the shields look like, because I'm going to do that off camera, obviously, so you guys won't see that. The shields are only 142k. That's it. That's all you get for the shield. I know it's pathetic. It's just one of the things. Basically the split ones are just basically very, very, very weak in that area, I guess. And it's just how it is. So split one. I mean, the split one is even worse, I assume. So 398, 110. Yeah, this is 142 and 470, so way bigger shield regeneration rate. Definitely way better. I mean, compared to the large shield, I mean, what were we looking at here? 50, 257, yeah, so... it's gonna rock compared to that one, that's for sure. So, but don't forget, it has way more mass too, so it's gonna get hit a lot. But I think where this thing shines isn't as much as its shields, as it's going to be with its mass haul amount and the crew hopefully repairing it, drones, things like that. And then obviously later on, we'll get into modding, which is something I need to work on. I'm so bad at my research lately. I need to work on this stuff.
This will allow you to get
here we go.
blueprints by scanning. Very good. I will let you know when I am done.
I have some of the basic stuff in here, so I'll actually start working on these ones, and then what we need to do is work on these ones, which are mission-based. Like, you don't get to just use this and that's it, you're done. You actually have to grab these and then do a mission related to it, and then you get it. So these are really nice. We need to definitely work on these over time. So maybe I can put that more on the higher priority too, because I've never done them before. I've never actually done mods in the game like that. And they can make massive improvements to your, you can make your Raptor, for example, like a demigod. You can make him do like double the damage almost. Well, maybe not quite, but like 50% more damage, and a little less. You can do ones that are less heat, for example, instead, or maybe it does like better reloading and then better shields. Like we're talking about like 50% more shielding to it, and just basically all that kind of random stuff that really gives it more of a useful use out of your ship. Like it just makes it so much better. I mean that the Rattlesnake already is a pretty badass ship, you have to admit. It's working well. So imagine that engineer crew when they're like 5 stars, and we have say the ship modded like crazy. That ship is gonna feel so good, and it's gonna move so well as well, but it'll be just such a little powerhouse that you kind of go around just with that one ship alone and just kick everyone's ass. What you do is you just go in there, kind of boom, 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 kick everyone's ass, and then move in your other ships that you control with the NPCs, and just have them to clean up. It's like, okay, now you can take down the station now that I've taken out its main batteries or something like that. But anyways, the future is exciting. I'm needing to get off now. I'm very tired, actually. You're probably hearing it in my voice. I'm kind of probably loopy or kind of like repeating stuff over and over. But I think this was a great episode. It's finally time we get our freaking station up and running. I'm really disappointed that took so long. It was a really, really awesome, valuable lesson, though, that stations take a hell of a long time when you use an NPC to build it. They're limited on drones. I think when we do them, they can use 30 drones. I think when the NPC does it, I don't know if they have a limit or it's just whatever they have in their inventory, but it can be quite devastating at times, obviously. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.